Welcome back to LinguaFox, where your English journey finds its voice. I'm Abbas, Salahshour, and today I want to speak to that silent moment in your language learning. The one where you press play on a video or a series and nothing makes sense. You can hear the words, but you understand none. You pause, rewind, maybe even sigh. If that's ever been you, this episode is your reassurance, your guide, and your spark. When we first start listening to English, real, raw English, it often feels like noise. We recognize that we are hearing something, but our brain hasn't yet formed a bridge between the sound and the meaning. This is normal. It's not your fault. It's not a lack of talent. It's how the mind works. Think of it this way. Your brain is like soil. The language is the rain. The first drops don't make flowers grow, but keep listening, keep watering, and something begins to bloom. There's a threshold in every learner's journey, a critical point where the sounds start to turn into language. But the only way to reach that point is to listen through the fog, to trust that your brain is absorbing, even when your mind is doubting. So many learners ask me, should I watch movies or series if I don't understand anything? My answer? Yes, please. Yes, absolutely. Because series, especially, offer something movies can't. Consistency. Same characters, same voices, same emotional rhythms, and repetition with variation. And over time, you don't just follow the story, you begin to follow how the characters speak. You start to recognize their catchphrases. You notice their emotions. You hear their accent shift when they are angry or vulnerable. Even before you understand the words, your brain starts mapping the music of their speech. Then slowly, and almost magically, sentences become familiar. Words start popping up. You laugh at a joke, not because of subtitles, but because you actually got it. Here are some things learners at all levels can do, from pre-elementary to advanced, to benefit from listening, even when comprehension is low. Choose a series and stick with it. Pick a series you like and commit. Stick with the same characters. Familiarity breeds comprehension. You'll learn how that person says hello, how that friend jokes, and how that teacher explains. Don't switch too often. The goal is not variety at first, it's connection. Use subtitles, then lose them gradually. Start with English subtitles. It's okay. Let your eyes help your ears. But once you begin catching words on your own, challenge yourself. Turn them off for a scene, then turn them back on to check. The aim is not perfection, it's progressive independence. Rewatch episodes or scenes. Repetition is how the brain solidifies patterns. Watching a scene again is not a waste of time. It's review, reinforcement, and recognition. With each repeat, you notice more. The tone, the pauses, even the cultural subtext. Accept the delay. Listening is a slow skill. Reading and writing can show fast results. Listening doesn't. Listening grows slowly and quietly. It's like water shaping stone. Invisible at first, but deeply transformational. Don't let the silence scare you. You are progressing, even when you can't measure it. Make listening emotional, not just educational. Choose series that make you feel. Laughter, tears, suspense. These emotions glue language to memory. When you feel something, your brain remembers the language better. It's no longer just English, it's an experience. Let me leave you with this. When a baby is born, they hear thousands of hours of language before they ever speak a word. Your journey isn't that different. Let yourself listen like a child, without expectations. Let the sound soak in. Let your brain puzzle it out in silence. Eventually, something breaks through. Recognition, understanding. connection. And from that moment on, English is no longer noise. It's yours. You're not behind. You're on the path. Keep watching, keep listening, and keep feeling. This is LinguaFox, and I'm with you every step of the way. If this episode helped, share it with a fellow learner who's feeling lost in the sound. Until next time, keep your ears open and your heart soft. I'm Abbas. Thank you for your listening.